Assassin's Creed, brought to you by Gameloft on the iPhone, costs $9.99. The controls, okay, so you get two attack buttons, like I said, a block button, you get a jump button, and then a specific attack button which appears whenever you need it. So that's about it. And you get, throughout the game, you get upgradable health, upgradable weapons, and you also unlock more weapons as you go. So the gameplay, let's start off with that. It features Altair just like in the console version. He's basically doing what he did in that. He's jumping around on roofs, killing some people, pickpocketing, all that good stuff. It's all in there.
This actually looks like a pretty good game, dude.
Yeah, wait till you get to the gameplay, dude. So this is how the story is presented. Look, I'll even turn up the volume for now.
Not all women are easily intimidated.
Well, I'm behind it, so...
It's alright.
Bader, this man is bothering.
So there is full voiceover in this game, which I will talk about later, which is pretty good. So, okay, this is not an open world game. It is very linear. In fact, every checkpoint you go to, there is an arrow guiding you to the next checkpoint. And the checkpoints are not that far apart, really.
Well, that's not really surprising, though. It's an iPhone game.
I know, but the thing is that it's pretty much a go from here to there game. So I don't know why the arrow pointing you where you need to go is. I don't know why that's
Maybe
there.
They're assuming the worst and think their fans are stupid.
Maybe, but yes. So it has mini games. For pickpocketing, you have to clear the screen. And then he has stuff in his pocket, and you have to grab the thing that you want. So you can't touch anything else, you know what I mean? While you're getting it out.
I know I'm behind in the video, but I just want to say that you just got your ass kicked.
Yeah, I know. That boss was a little weird. I didn't know what to do at first. But, and then, yeah, and you have another mini game for getting information out of people. It's basically, dude, you know what? Oh, shit, now I'm totally going to forget. That DS game with the dancing. And you push the buttons on the screen. Elite Beat Agents. That game. It has a mini game which is basically Elite Beat Agents. And you're just hitting somebody instead. For information.
Looks really good.
Yeah. So the combat is by far the best part of the game. The archers are pussies, like you just saw. It takes one hit, then they're dead. But they do get annoying. I can see why they're only one hit to kill. Because when they're far away, man, they'll pwn you as long as you can't hit them. But combos you get new combos throughout the entire game, so that's why it keeps it fresh. And you get new combos which get more and more powerful. But the worst part about the game, dude, the platforming by far, the controls they're not that great. First of all, and they affect your platforming. That right there was just me being stupid and dying. But yeah. Like the analog stick could be better. It forces you to walk when you're in the streets, so that the guards won't notice you, and that's a problem because the analog stick, it's too sensitive. To actually make it walk, dude, you're gonna have to work. You have to barely move it over.
But there's not an option to change the sensitivity.
No. So
well, for what it is, like honestly, and I'm not just saying this because I like the series, but it honestly looks like out of all the iPhone games I've seen, it looks like one of the best.
Yeah, well, okay, then you haven't played or seen enough iPhone games then. But no, it's a port of the DS game, straight up. That's what it is. So yeah, like another good thing about this game is the bosses. They're great, but there's not enough of them, dude. There is not enough of them. Yeah. So the graphics, they're technically impressive, that's for sure. The problems that I have with it, dude, is that there's a lot of glitches. The fighting does have glitches with it, but it doesn't happen often enough where I can like complain about it. The glitch is you start fighting with somebody and then he backs away, and you're still hitting him through the air. It happens from time to time, but not all that often. But the civilians that do walk around, they get glitchy from time to time, and they just like they stand on spot and they're still walking. They still have the walking animation, or they might be fucking, I don't know. They have some problems in the game, that's for sure. And they do get in the way. I will say that they get in the way, and it's not like you can shove them out of the way in
They get
this
in the way
game.
in the original. And I guess
They get
that's
in the way,
different.
but you can shove them out of the way easier than you can. In this game, they just full blown stop you.
Well, that's still like I guess that just adds to the difficulty,
So,
right?
yeah.
It's supposed to be like
Yeah.
that.
And graphics, just something. The death animation and the assassination animation looks terrible, dude. Like when you die and fall in a pit, you fall face down, but then all of a sudden you're fucking on your back for no reason. That looks weird.
And exactly
And
where
the
was it?
animations for the assassinations look so terrible. It doesn't even look like he's on him, assassinating
See
him
if you're driven.
when he does
Is
it.
there one in this video or?
Quite possibly. I don't. No. You know what? I don't think so. You only get to do it every so often.
Oh.
So all right. So and another thing about the graphics, the sewer levels and all the underground levels, they all suck. Fuck, they're annoying, dude. You're gonna be jumping off of shit and dying every 2 seconds, and the loading takes some time, dude. There was at one spot I was at the checkpoint, and I kept dying right beside the checkpoint, literally, like right beside it. And it took forever. Like it took 10 seconds to load every time I died. Every time I died, it loaded, and the checkpoint was right beside me. That pissed me off. So the audio, the audio is pretty great, dude. Like what's there is fucking awesome. But sometimes you get some silence where you're just like, dude, it feels like there should be music or something going on here.
Yeah.
Which it's just too quiet for its own good. So yeah, you get the sword clashing noises, all the combat noises sound great. There's fire that blazes, that sounds great. Cobras strike you. Yeah, man, I can't really complain about anything except when you're almost dead, Altair tends to breathe heavily.
Breathe like rabbits.
Yeah, breathe heavily, and it gets annoying. And I just want to get health as fast as possible when that happens. So fun factor. Like I said, the load screens after you die pissed me off, quite simply. There's not enough weapons. The level designs, especially the underground levels, just piss me off. They're made to piss you off, okay? There's some parts where doors you have to reach at before a certain time, and if you don't reach it, you get to the end of the door and that's it. You're at the end of the door. You either have to fucking go back where you were or kill yourself.
Nice.
And that is a sign of a bad game right there. And so my top 3.
So far, it's better than that.
Metal Gear. So
yeah.
my top 3 pros. There's voiceovers. Holy shit! And
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, man. We played a video with voiceovers, but anyways.
I'm not listening to this
Yeah,
game.
that really adds to the experience. I gotta say, the story in this game, I have not finished it yet. I am very close to the end, but the story.
Is it similar to the first story? Or is it the
No, totally different story. And the way you go between towns is basically like loading screens. It's like, I'm gonna go to this town.
But
loading screen.
It's Altair, right? So it's like a prequel then.
I have no clue what it is, man. You're just assassinating other dudes.
So it's probably a prequel.
I don't know. So yeah, the cool combat is cool.
Cool.
Is another one of my top 3 pros.
Cool.
And the graphics for the most part are great, even though it has problems.
That's one thing I noticed of it. That's for an iPhone game.
My top. Well, it looks like a DS game, but with a higher res. That's exactly how I
DS graphics are a little better than that, man.
No. If you've seen the DS Assassin's Creed game, it definitely looks better on the iPhone.
Oh, I was just comparing generic.
Okay. But and my top 3 cons, the 3 reason I hated this game the most. You have a lot of trial and error, and that trial and error is not because of the difficulty of the game. It's just because sometimes the controls just won't agree with you at all.
Okay.
Annoying load screens. God fucking damn it. Stop loading when I die. And the frustrating controls, like I said. That's really the 3 reasons where I am undecided about this game. It's good in some spots, but some spots not that good.
So it's a not by Steel Pirate.
3 out of 5. It's a 3 out of 5, and it's not worth buying at $10.